Point deficit, the first time they have trailed in the entire preseason. They've had blowout wins in their first 4 games. They beat St. Thomas Aquinas on the road. The last road game they played in a couple weeks ago in Florida. They were at home against St. Francis last Friday night in a one-sided game against that team from Baltimore.
I got to ask you, Jay. So, the first 5 games they play mostly out of state opponents, and it's normal for Bosco each season.
Yeah, basically
before they get to Trinity League play.
Mm-hmm. They cannot find a team that's in SoCal to play them.
Is that right?
They can't.
Oh, that's gonna be a penalty. It took a bad bounce.
Bounced at the 1 yard line. Went out of bounds.
Went 90-degree angle left.
Talk about a tough break, huh? Welcome to the third quarter in Kahuku.
Yeah. That was going out the end zone for sure.
Should have.
Yeah.
But that half a second on that turf. So special teams penalty on the kickoff. And that'll lead to a 35-yard line start.
So that decision to defer to second half kind of paid off for Kahuku. Now their goal is to grind out and put together a long drive here and chew up clock.
They burned a lot of clock in that first half. They out gained time possession 13-10 against Bosco. Tying a motion right to left on 1st and 10 from the 35. And Fanotti gets to the outside, gains at 11 yards.
Again, outside run there, Jay. Kahuku's probably thinking the same thing I was, that, hey, we can get to the edge and we can get to the perimeter. Bosco has to make either an alignment adjustment with the front in order to set the edge, or just get their player to execute or call a play where they're going to stay out there on the edge.
So 6 seconds in, you have an 11-yard gain on the first play in the third quarter for Kahuku. They're at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Carvalho in motion, left to right to make it 2 receivers on both sides. And the receiver moved. And now you have the flag thrown. It took a while to get there, but it finally was thrown.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how long? I mean, it's clearly he moved.
Yeah.
Right in front of him.
Yeah, and he knew it too.
Yeah. And he knew it too. That's right.
Brian Luano was like, oh, man, I moved. First down at 15 after the pre-snap penalty. Kahuku moving right to left in their traditional red and white jersey. Ball on the right hash mark. A 4-man front for the Braves in gray and white. And a run off left guard. There's maybe a yard forward. Maybe a yard.
And this is why what I'm saying here. Bosco is very stout. Great gap integrity between A and B gap right now. And it's tough. It's tough sledging in there for the run game for Kahuku. But, they're doing that just to keep them honest. And then they're going to hit the edge because they can get out on the perimeter.
Right. So ball at the 41 and 41 and a half. Second down and about 13. Another lineman moves pre-snap. Back him up 5 more.
And here's where the penalty bug. It's like a disease sometimes, Jay, and you catch it and you got to get rid of it.
Yeah. That penalty was on Damon Luaki. So he'll come out for a play. And it's now second down, about 17. So Kahuku backing up a little bit. They're now over the 100 yards mark in the penalty column. They're at their own 37. You have 3 receivers spread on the left side of the hash. 1 receiver on the right, outside the numbers. Snap to Amaso, pressured from the middle. Goes to the right, now to the outside, breaks contained, and he gets past the 40, near the 43, 44.
And it's great pressure by Bosco up in the front, Jay. I mean, you're only really bringing 3 guys on the rush, and you're dropping 8. So you're in drop 8 coverage. But unfortunately, what happens is if the QB can break that initial rush, everybody else is in coverage. So it's going to be tough to recover and get downhill and make a tackle.
Gain of 6 for Tagovailoa. Maso is about third down, about 12 or 13. The first downs are at the Braves 44. 10:05 to go in the third quarter. First drive in the second half. A quad left look. Amaso, a heave to the sideline. He was pressured by Kingston Williamu-Asa.
Now,
Nagler wants a grounding call.
Yes, I'm with you, Jay, because
we're not seeing it.
He did not leave the tackle box. There was no intended receiver. So it has to be a combination of things. Outside the box, ball has to get at least to the line of scrimmage to an intended receiver. But he just dropped straight back and threw it up.
I guess as someone said, if he didn't see it, he can't call it. So Tay Lockett is back deep. And it gets between Carvalho's legs.
Be aware.
And he somehow gets a good punt.
Man, they end up better than the regular punt.
Yeah, that scramble punt is inside the 20-yard line. How about that?
And I was just about to say that's Kahuku's first punt of the game.
Yeah, that too.
And then when the snap went through, I went, oh, no, disastrous. But I was yelling, be aware, because sometimes what happens is you get lulled to sleep because, it's a bad snap. And then you break out of your fundamental jobs, and then they hit you with a big play or some kind of crazy play like a first down or something.
So with that scramble punt, it went 60 yards to the 20-yard line, making it 19. From where Carvalho kicked it. 1st and 10, Bosco after the 3-and-out. Trailing 22-9. McKissick in motion right to left. You feel on the first play of the third run for Jones, and he gets a big cut.
Big guy's down.
Inside the 25, and a player might be down for the offensive line.
It might be
Puka Mo.
78. Now, I got to tell you.
It's the right guard.
He was rolling on that as the lead blocker. I loved his downfield run. I mean,
he's going to stay in there. Sanchez on 1st and 10 again. Another big run for Big Cam inside the 40-yard line. First down. Now you're seeing the running game turn his feet here.
So these are the adjustments that we were wondering what was going to happen. Nego found, okay, well, let's try and gash him in the A-gaps, and this is successful. 2 plays in a row.
That's 20-plus yards on the same play. Another run right side. Gain of about 5, and a flag comes screaming in. And some more flags come in.
So this is going to be offsetting. It looks like initially they threw a hold on the top side, but then 99 for Kahuku gave about 3 elbow shots to the throat.
Hiram Moore's.
After the play, and then a flag came out near him. So by all accounts, this better be offsetting.
So a hold on Bosco.
Wow.
So I guess not calling the one on Kahuku.
Ooh.
Wow. I guess
clearly the crowd here is yelling. What about 99?
I guess they missed it.
That was 3 throat shots, 3 elbow shots.
Yeah. So going from the 44 to the 31, you lose 14 yards. So first down forever. 4-man front for Kahuku. McKissick in motion left to right. Another run, this time for Sylvester. He gets maybe a yard after the hurdle over the down lineman.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, I've been in many games on the field there, Jay, and it's like every time you have a big game, like there's no holding on a 1-yard game. But then anytime there's a 10 or 11-yard game,
there has to be something.
Yeah, then that starts getting annoying, to say the least.
Sure. Second down and long, screen for Stacy Dobbins, and Dobbins somehow scoots his way for about 3 yards before being brought down by a couple of Red Raiders. So now it'll be third down, about 12. He was brought down by Johnny Posse on the defensive lineman for Kahuku, wearing number 41. So at the 39-yard line, it's 3rd and 12. Trying to get to the Kahuku 49. Sanchez claps his hands once. He play fakes. A flag is thrown. They're going deep down the field for Oldham. Is caught. 15-10, 5 touchdown, but hold your horses. There's a flag down, and it might be coming back. So the touchdown pitching catch of 61 yards will not stand up. That would have made a 1-score game. They're calling a false start. So a false start on the Brave offensive line. So now you have 3rd and 16.
Sorry, I'm a little speechless, Jay. I'm just sitting here.
Did you see a false start?
I did not see any movements.
So I was trying to look for it. I didn't see it. Usually we could see it.
Yeah, it's on our signs right in front of us.
Yeah, we could see it. 3rd down and 17. Bit of a high snap for Sanchez. And down the field, somehow a first down for Tommy Maher. Got 19 yards inside of Kahuku 47-yard line.
You know, the competitor in me, Jay, right now is feeling like, remember the Titans. When every call was blatantly against you, and then you just say, okay, let's go out there and win it no matter what.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the mentality you got to have right now. Just ignore these guys. Just play ball.
And that's the one thing Coach Nickel mentioned about he doesn't know the officials out here, and somehow he's getting a nice initiation to this officiating crew down here in this game. It's been a little bit suspect.
It has. And then I think and I'll be honest, I know Robert Big Guy. He's actually a man of integrity, a good referee. I think when they look back and evaluate this game, they're gonna see they missed some things and got a bunch of things wrong.
Yeah. First down is a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Bosco down 13. Sanchez, a little dump off to Warren. Right sideline to the 40. Gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd down and short coming up. And Warren still down on the turf. He's a little slow to get up. Melody Mohebi will help get him off to the sideline. The athletic trainer.
On the hammy?
Yeah, I think he's holding a left hamstring right now. It's 3rd down and 3 coming up with 6:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. 22-9. Bosco driving, moving left to right, down 13 points. Sanchez claps his hands twice. Looks right to the right sideline. It's caught. That should be for a first down for Madden Williams to the 35-yard line, gain of 5.
Bosco's moving in there. You got their tempo game going on the ball. Get the plays out, get in a hurry, get the ball out quick. Just quick out routes now.
3-by-1 set. High snap. Right side receiver screen to Owen Tomich. And he tumbles forward near the 30. Another gain of 5 before being brought down by Carvalho from the safety position. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
That's a tough one, too. Quick screen into the boundary, short side where you got a lot of defenders. But nice job getting some yak. 2nd
down for Sanchez. Play fake on the run. Looking downfield. Right side to the boundary again. Caught by Williams. Still on his feet. And they're going to mark him out of bounds inside the 10.
And right now, I would say for Bosco, keep going with tempo because you can see they're trying to substitute. Kahuku's defense in front is exhausted. 99 can barely stand.
Yeah.
He's giving you 0 rush. That he had all the time in the world on that last play, right?
Yeah.
No pressure, no QB hurries at all.
Full house set. 3 running backs are in. They feed Jones off right side. He hurls a type of 5. 2nd and goal. Under 6 to play. And you have to somewhat keep his tempo because you are trailing by 2 scores. You move near the 4th quarter. You're inside the 5 right now. 3 running backs are in. Thomas Asa has Thomas goes in motion right to left, and Jones. They feed Cameron again, and the signal is short. He's at the half-yard line.
Just an overload inside run play there. They got that heavy, again, giving Kahuku a taste of their own medicine. Coming out of that hammer formation, just full house, 2 tight ends, just a lot of, beef on the line and get behind the big guys.
3rd and goal. Hard count for Sanchez. Asa in motion left to right. Snap to Caleb. Feed Jones. Does he break the pylon?
I'm going to tell you, this official on this sideline will not give it to you, Jay. The one who calls
He's not giving it.
He will not.
Mark them short again. 4th and goal. You got to go for it here, you would think. So 4th and goal with 4:20 to go in the 3rd. Clock ticking. Tight end left is McKissick. Asa on the right, the tight end on the right side. And
Carvalho on the other side calls timeout.
Kahuku wants a timeout. So a timeout call with 4:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. St. John Bosco with the football. It's a 4th and goal from the half-yard line when we come back. This is Bosco Ball presented by 7 Gables Real Estate. Be right back.
Now discover your dream home with Decorum Properties and Investments, Inc. Looking to invest? Our expertise extends to real estate investments, too. We ensure a smooth and hassle-free journey from application to closing. Your needs are unique, and so is our approach in finding your perfect mortgage. Join forces with Decorum Properties and Investments to turn your dreams into reality. Contact us today and step into a world of possibilities for your home and investment needs. 1-866-5-DECORUM. That's 1-866-5-DECORUM. California DRE number 020617764 and MLS number 1328407.
4 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Bosco is driving. They have a 4th and goal from the half-yard line coming up. The timeout was called by the Kahuku defense, as you were saying before the break, that they were getting gassed. They were tired, hands on the hips, trying to find some air, and that timeout came at a big moment.
Big moment, 4th and 1. To get a stop here, it's huge. Why not use it on this play? If you don't get it, at least you got your guys a break. Got them a breather.
So 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Can Bosco make it a 1-score game? Asa in motion left to right as an up back. They feed Sylvester. He breaks the pylon. Touchdown. It's 22-15.
Great leg drive there to finish that. Smelling the end zone, smelling the line, and then give that little extra burst in there to make sure you cross over in traffic. So nice run by Sylvester there. Great power.
And for Chauncey, that's his 2nd touchdown via the ground this year. PAT coming up from Marcus Lee. It's up and through. We've had one blocked so far in this game earlier in the first half. It's now a 6-point game. At one point, it was 22-3.
6-point game and a lot of time left.
A lot of time.
And now the key is Bosco's defense has to answer again and try and force another punt. They have the momentum on their side. See if they can answer here on defense. But Kahuku, they're probably entering into that hope phase right now. I hope we can finish this.
So 4 minutes and 1 second remaining. They just fixed the scoreboard. They had an issue with the PAT. It did go through. We saw it go through.
Yep.
The score was a little late. It's a little late. Having fun here in Kahuku.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of fun.
You gotta crawl. You gotta scratch and fight for everything.
Everything here. PrepSportsNetworks.com is your radio home for the top high school sports in California. To find out how your school can join the network, visit the Prep Sports Networks online at PrepSportsNetworks.com or send us a tweet at the PrepSN on Twitter or / now it's called X. So we don't on X now.
I'm still calling it Twitter. Too.
Yeah, I am too. I'll leave that there. So Ignacio Fonseca, actually, C.J. Wallace will give a kick here in the second half. The touted sophomore kicker. He's a top kicker in 2026 class. Right-footed kick, high and deep, and a return by Carvalho from his own 4. 15, 20, and a 45-yard return in the first half. And he gets near the 30-yard line, about the 28.
And I was just about to say before the kick there, they should kick it to the right. Just don't kick it to Carvalho at this point. Give it to the other guy and see what he can do.
So under 4 to play in the third quarter. The last drive, we saw Kahuku go 3 and out.
And I suspect that Kahuku will then again try to hit this perimeter run game. That's been their most successful on the play on the ground. They opened up with that 11-yard carry in first, and they tried those 2 interior runs. It didn't go anywhere.
Right. And the only pass players were going to Carvalho in this game. So Tagovailoa Mosa will flank his good friend Carvalho behind them, and they run up the gut to Frenotti, and there's nothing there. Maybe a yard.
And again, the D-line for Bosco, and that even when they're in that Okie front, that 3-man look, they do a good job squeezing those inside gaps.
Good play by Amacio. They give him 2, a friendly 2-yard gain, second down 8. 22-16, Braves down by 6 here at Kahuku. They look to the sidelines. Tagovailoa Mosa, number 12 on his jersey, a right-handed thrower. He's been more of a runner in this game.
That's
He steps back to pass. He has time down the field. It's low and outside. Like a bad pitch in baseball. Incomplete. They were looking for Kamoku. Third and 8 coming.
Third and long. Let's see if they get off the field. But again, Kahuku's getting a lot of time. The ball's on the ground right now. That whistle should be ready for play blown already. He doesn't blow it until
they're out of the huddle.
Until they're out. Look, he still hasn't blown it. See him?
Yeah, I see.
He still hasn't blown it. Okay, so now let's see if he's even going to put his hand up.
Now it's up.
That's 10 seconds.
Third and 8. Carvalho is flanked over to the right in motion. Play fake. They screen and almost intercepted. So at the line, it was tipped. You have some pushing and shoving.
Get out of there.
Between Frankie Edwards and watch out.
Flags. There's one. Get off of the sideline. Do not engage in enemy territory, Jay.
Especially on Kahuku's side.
No.
So you had Frankie Edwards and Amacio have some words with Kahuku. Defenders and on the sideline over there.
It should be 4th down.
It should be. You have the punt team come out for Bosco onto the field.
Punt return team, yeah. Even if that's against Kahuku. Well, who knows?
Who knows more about this game?
He's telling Bosco to decline the penalty. So it was on Kahuku.
So they're going to decline. So it's confirmed 4th down. And now Bosco's in good shape right now. You have getting the football before we add the third quarter, and you have time.
Absolutely. And watch for a fake here or something crazy.
So it's 4th and 8.
Be alert.
The offsetting penalties. Tay Lockett is back deep at his own 30-yard line.
Stay home on the outside.
Another bad snap.
He's going to kick it.
Carvalho will now.
Don't let him kick it.
And he kicks it
It's
away.
out of bounds, shanked.
And it's a short
That
field.
should be about the 40-yard line.
So we'll see the referee spots the football. They spot at about the 44-yard line.
There you go.
So you're playing half the field. So how big is this?
That's just essentially that's a turnover. That's a fumble in a short field. It's a gift. Now the key is Bosco's got to capitalize on this, Jay. I mean, you're not going to get too many short fields. You got to get some points out of here.
That's a 10-yard punt. So ball at the 40-yard line officially. 1st and 10. Bosco's and Kahuku took out a tumultuous turn of revenge via the snap and the punt. For Sylvester, he cuts back to his right. He loses 3 or 4. He was brought down by Max Fenoi Moana.
And they were bringing it on that one. They had a lot of guys down in the core. But now, looks like Kahuku's going to sit back here. Rush 4.
2nd down and 13. Play action by Sanchez. Left side of the field. Caught by Tommy Marr. 1st down, Bosco. Right at the sticks, the 30-yard line.
That play's there all day right now. They're in that drop 7 coverage. But really, that flat, that deep out route is open because they're so soft and bail. The secondary doesn't have proximity on the receiver. I think they've completed about 3 or 4 of those.
1st and 10. They bring in Owen Thompson, a receiver on the slot on the left. They feed Sylvester up the middle. Gets to the 20. Another brave 1st down or just shy of it. So they give him about 9.5. A 2nd down and a long one. Back on the ball again for Sanchez. 3 receivers to the right. Braves and looking to strike. Down 6, 22-16. Go off left guard inside near the 15-yard line. Gain about 4.
Again, you guys, I can see Kahuku's line is tired. Jay, look at them. They're walking slow after the play. Their body language looks defeated a little bit. Bosco's got to really kind of stick it to them right now to take advantage of the moment here.
80 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bosco 16, Kahuku 22. Bosco with the football. Moving left to right, left hash mark. Tight end on the right. Snap to Sanchez. Play fake on the run is tipped and batted down. And it was tipped at the line.
I couldn't see.
Was
it 40?
It was actually by Kingsley IU.
Kingsley, yeah. The IU family here is legendary in Kahuku. A number of players come through here, play in college. Their family is Kahuku Red Raiders.
Well, Kingsley's playing a good game right now. Minute left in the 3rd. Screen left side. A little bubble screen to Odom. Inside the 10, near the 5. And that should be 1st and goal. Odom gets about 16 yards on a little bubble screen on the far sideline.
Let's go, Coach. You got to keep up the tempo here because Kahuku's, you don't want them subbing out guys. They're getting tired.
And they're trying to bring extra the defensive lineman in. And I think it may have been a flag.
I saw one down there on the far side. I didn't know if it was a leaf or a flag, but
yeah, I think it was a flag. They're backing up a little bit.
Of course it is. On a big game.
So going back to the original spot, so 2nd down and 10. That was all for naught. So actually a 2nd down 11 from the 18. Tying right on 2nd and long. Sanchez in the pocket, looks left, back of the end zone. Jump ball. It's incomplete.
Forced out.
Yeah, they're looking for Odom. Good defense by Aiden Malutai, who had that interception in the first half that went for a 54-yard pick six for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was great proximity and good coverage there. Of course, using the back line as an extra defender, really working for that depth and making the receiver, even if he were caught, he's going to be out of bounds.
3rd and 11. Line to gain is a 7. Sanchez, pressure from his left, goes to his right, and it's intercepted again. What a huge play by Tedahiti Wolf.
That's tough. You never want to be late over the middle, Jay. And we talk about that when you're coaching your quarterback, because there's always somebody waiting from the other side kind of hunting the ball. That should have been to the sideline or in the back of the end zone.
Yeah. Big time mistake there by the senior quarterback. Throwing to his right across his body.
His body laid over the middle. That's tough.
So 27 seconds. And the offense stalls. So can the Braves defense get another stop as we move near the fourth quarter? So Kahuku brings out 2 receivers on the right. Ty on the right as well. And a running back to the left tip of Amosa. They feed the running back up the middle. And he gets not much for Finotti. And that should be the last play of the quarter. Under 5. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So Bosco cuts into this deficit, and they still trail by a touchdown minus a PAT as we go to the fourth quarter. Kahuku 22, St. John Bosco 16. Can Bosco make a comeback? We'll find out after these messages from the local station. This is St. John Bosco, Florida, presented by 7 Gables Real Estate.
Looking to buy or sell a business? Introducing Sherry Carruthers, your go-to commercial specialist. With the high demand in the market, now is the time to make your move. Don't miss out on the opportunity and contact Sherry at 323-434-9856 today if you're interested in buying or selling your liquor store, retail business, or commercial building in Riverside, Orange, or Los Angeles County.
When personal injury lawyers find themselves overwhelmed with complex cases they can't handle, they turn to St. John Bosco's own Brian Panish at Panish, Shea & Boyle, LLP. Recognized by Los Angeles Business Journal as a leader of influence and superb litigation specialist, Brian Panish and his team of skilled trial attorneys can handle any case that comes at them. Why not go where the lawyers go? Panish, Shea & Boyle, honored to serve as the strength by your side. Call 310-477-1700 or visit psblaw.com for a free consultation.
By one look, a double reverse to DeAndre Moore Jr. to the right. He has a room to run. 3-2-1, end zone, touchdown, St. John Bosco.
This is Jason Negro, and you're listening to the home of the national champion, Bosco Braves.
Fourth quarter, 22-16. Kahuku leads Bosco. A 2nd down and 8. They're moving left to right. They flip the field. A direct snap to the quarterback who keeps it. And he gets a positive gain off left side to about the 25.
And they're going to go into ball control offense now, Jay. It's going to be, grind it out, try and get first downs. Don't do anything, no mistakes here. But they're going to try and play keep away at this point for 11 minutes.
So it's 3rd down and about 5. We're trying to get to the 30. Receivers flip from left to the right. On the left is Carvalho, the lone receiver. Talking by Loa Amaso with the change at the play at the line. And finally a delayed game.
And what's funny is I saw a coach over here for Bosco yelling across.
Yeah.
I think they've caught on and getting tired of it.
Yeah. Only took 3 quarters to notice it.
Right? Because I saw a coach counting like this. Let's see if they do it again.
So 3rd down and 10 after the penalty. Still 2 receivers on the right with a tight end. Amacio pressured from the middle, down the left side, and it picked off! Woodyard with the interception.
We got flags on the play down here. Don't know what it's for.
So we'll see what the flag is about. As of right now, it's Bosco's football.
Yep. And it happened way back here in the secondary.
We'll see after this official discussion, which could make the Bosco faithful hold their breath.
If it goes against Bosco, Jay, I'm going to tell you.
They're going to flip.
Yeah. It's going to go nuts.
They were looking for the intended receiver, Diesel Kahuku.
They threw it on the sideline. It's a sideline.
A sideline warning.
Because you got the warning the first time, so the second time is a
15 yards.
Yeah.
Well, at least the interception still stands if you're a Bosco fan right now.
Wow.
You can hear Bosco fans back home say, phew. So 11 minutes remaining in this game. It's still a one-possession game, 22-16. Back-to-back drives. One for either team has led to interception. This time it's by the senior going to Alabama with the pick, Peyton Woodyard. Madden Williams in motion right to left across the formation, making trips left. First down, screen to Madden. Has blockers in front, and he's tripped. At about the 30. He was brought down.
Nice play design there, Jay. You had the 2 lead blockers, Mayer being one of them. Great job getting on the corner in a hurry.
Yeah, good tackle by Madden Soliai, saving almost 6 points. Second down, about 2 after a gain of 8. Jones off left side, first down and more. Gets to the outside, should be for 1st and 10. So they're in Kahuku territory, and they're moving the ball efficiently right now. Moving right to left. There's plenty of time in this game. Back on the ball again. Tight end right on first down. Screen. And a positive gain going forward, I believe, for Daniel Odom. 10-17 to go. As we're back on the ball again after a gain of 5. Second down, 5. Ball at the 18. Snap to Sanchez. Another screen again. Williams makes the defender miss.
So they're just picking on this corner. That's 3 straight plays in a row. They're going to
Soliai making them work.
Yeah, making them work. Just throwing that quick screen out there, getting bodies on them, and nickel and diming their way up. Now we got 3rd and, what is it, about 4?
About 3. Max Fonomai, Fanoi Moana with the tackle on Williams. So 3rd and about 3 yards to go. Tight end right. You have a slot right with Mara in the slot with Tomic. On the left is Stacy Dobbins. They feed Cameron, and Cameron is stopped.
I don't know if that was the best play. I mean, Kahuku was loaded up in the core there. They were going to play for that inside run.
Yeah, they were waiting for it.
Maybe a fake and then some type of boot out.
Sure.
But now it's 4th and
2.
2, and they got to go for it.
They have to go for it.
Time's running.
The clock is ticking. On the
10
play
seconds. 10 seconds.
10 for Sanchez.
Uh-oh. We got 5. He's going to have to call timeout here.
I think it might be timeout, Jason Negro.
There's going to be a delay again.
So timeout by the offense. It'll be a 4th and 2 as we take a break with them. 9-10 to go in the game. Bosco with the football inside the 20. Is 4th and 2. This is Bosco Ball brought to you by Sherry Carruthers and 7 Gables Real Estate. We'll be right back.
This is the New York broadcast home for St. John Bosco Braves football. 920 WOND Apple, Brooklyn, New York, a Jimbo Mail Exchange station.
What do clients say about their experience with Sherry Carruthers? Well, let's read one of her latest reviews. Sherry helped my wife and I with a 1031 exchange on a duplex rental property. We needed someone who cares and who is willing to put in the time for us. She did all of that and more. She answers every call and text almost immediately. She was on time for every appointment. Her attention to detail is exemplary. A 1031 exchange requires pointed thinking and accuracy. There's no room for errors or missteps. Buying an investment property was new to us, and Sherry made a difficult process very simple. We would recommend her to anyone who is looking for an A-plus agent. Call Sherry Carruthers today.
Next time you're in Long Beach, be sure to stop at Michelle's Mega Hair Growth Treatment Center at 6171 Atlantic Avenue in Long Beach. She has a variety of plant-based products for male and females of all ethnicities that will revive, grow.
4th and 2. Sanchez roll out to his right. Throws to the sideline.
That's caught.
And it's caught for a first down by Tommy Marr.
I'm sorry. I keep saying Marr.
So it took a while to develop on that far sideline, and a baseball sliding catch.
You know what it was, Jay? He was rolling right, but it was going to be throwback to the left.
Yeah.
He peeked over, saw it was covered, and he had to go to his next options.
Yeah. So a smart play by the senior going down his progression of that formation. A run, a double reverse for Stacy Dobbins. And Dobbins gets a couple of yards going forward.
Good effort by Caleb there, the quarterback, to get that, that last block in just to spring him for a little bit of positive yards.
So they give him 2 after a double reverse. How big was that missed double reverse in the first quarter?
Oh, yeah. He
would have scored.
He would have scored. Yeah.
So 2nd down and 8. Under 9 minutes to go with the clock stop. 8:55 remaining in the game. Still 22-16. Ball at the 10-yard line. So they can get a first down without scoring. Snap to Sanchez. Sylvester off right side. And he couldn't pop it outside.
Looks like Coach Nager's slowing down the tempo a little bit here, trying not to score too early. I don't think that's the time for that. It's 8 minutes anyway in the clock. I mean, it's not like you're going to give them the ball back with some time. Just run your tempo on offense. If you had them tired, I would say just keep them tired.
Right. So we're at the 6. So it's 3rd down and about 5. Sanchez claps once, feeds Sylvester. Right side, cuts back up the middle, touchdown.
Great patience by Sylvester. That looked like a little bit of LaDainian Thompson. I mean, just patient in the hole, hit it, press up in there, pause a little bit, set up your blocks. Great patience in there in that inside run.
We are tied at 22.
And we told you asked me how does Kahuku keep it. You can't let Bosco's offense back on the field. And unfortunately, they did because they couldn't sustain their drives.
Big PAT for Marcus Lee. It's up and it's through, and it's a 1-point lead for St. John Bosco, 23-22. 8:15 left in the game.
Turned out to be a heck of a ball game here, Jay.
Yep. We'll take this time after we come back. 23-22, Bosco leading. This is brought to you by 7 Gables Real Estate on PSN.
Hi, this is Brian Panish. It wasn't long after I arrived at St. John Bosco High School that I began to realize what a special place this really was. The caring staff, the dedicated teachers, and the world-class football program helped develop me into the man I am today. The lessons I learned here taught me that with hard work and dedication, anything was possible. I've carried that lesson with me throughout my life and through the construction of Panish Family Stadium. I'm proud to have the opportunity to give back to the community that has given me so much. Thank you.
20-yard line inside the Braves red zone, up 16-7. Stiff arm. Sylvester gets to the outside. 15-10. 5 touchdown. St. John Bosco.
Yo, I'm Cameron Jones, and you're listening to Bosco Football.
8:15 left in this contest in Kahuku, Hawaii. And at one point, Bosco was trailing by 19 points, 22-3. It's a 20-point run by the Bosco offense to now lead by an extra point. Kahuku has not scored since that pick 6 in the first half of Caleb Sanchez.
Still a lot of time in here, Jay. 8 minutes, 15 seconds. Bosco got a lot of work to do. Both teams got a lot of work to do. It's just breaking even now.
A kick from C.J. Wallace and a return by Carvalho from his own 1 to the 10, 15, cuts back right, still on his feet, and a moderate return by Kaimana Carvalho.
What a great return guy, though. He never goes down on the first tackle.
I agree.
He either's going to make you miss, take contact, make another guy miss, right? It's not easy. That's why I'm saying don't kick to the guy.
Yeah. They haven't listened to you yet, Arnold. Now I guess we'll see if the home team can respond. This is the first time they have trailed outside the first score of the game by a Marcus Lee field goal early in the first quarter. 3 receivers left on 1st and 10. They run up the middle, and Venotti gets a couple of yards going forward. Torres and Edwards, Rickenbacker are over there in the mix.
I did read an article on Rickenbacker Sr., right? Waited his turn, and now he's a senior leader. Coach is relying on him. I guess he waited 3 years to play.
3 years to play.
Great story on perseverance.
Him and Tommy Marr. Perseverance does work in 2023. Another run for Noti, lowers his shoulder, and he gets past 25. Actually, that's to the 30, so a first down for Kahuku. Is tackled by the Washington commit House, a backup middle linebacker.
Washington commit?
Yep. Kamori House.
My daughter worked the football office at Washington University.
Oh, okay.
Recruiting.
First down run for Fenoti, and there's nothing there. And as you were saying earlier about the running through the A gap, is meeting a wall of gray.
Yeah, no, they do a fantastic job in there squeezing down. I think number 44, the nose.
Amasio.
I mean, when you run that type of scheme, Jay, you got to have a stud at the nose because he's basically trying to control 2 A gaps in the center.
Right.
But if he has great pad level and leverage, which he's built like that, like a little fire plug, that's awesome.
And Max making it work right now. Second down, about 7. 2 receivers right, 2 on the left. They move a receiver as Bo Pruitt in motion right to left. A direct snap to the quarterback, and he's met by that wall again. And another flag comes in after a helmet comes off for Kahuku.
Are they going to say face mask? Or
maybe. Dutch Horsk and Lockhart were there for the stop.
Number 44, I just watched him on that play. His get-off and penetration into the A-gap, he's blowing the center and the guard up. And that's really what's congesting that interior run, and so he should get an award for this game.
Yeah, he's playing well, but the flag is on the Braves defense for a personal foul, face mask. That's 15 yards.
And that's how the helmet came off.
Yeah. So 6:09 with the clock moving, and they're at the 47-yard line with a new set of downs. Bosco leading 23-22 in this fourth quarter. First and 10 for Tungabailoa or Amosa. Has time in the pocket. Throws down the field, and that's a really bad throw.
Yeah, it's a tough one. He almost like he tried to pull a string back on it, right?
Yeah.
He's letting it go and change his mind.
Yeah.
But I tell you, he had a lot of time there.
Yeah, all day to throw.
Bosco's rushing 3 there in that drop 8 coverage, and so he had all time to throw.
And he had the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he threw it at his shoestrings. Yeah. Second and 10.
Defense has to, if they want to secure this thing, somebody's got to step up and make another big play here, Jay. A batted ball, tipped at the line, something. You got to make big play. And for Kahuku, they just need to get ahead of the chain, stay on schedule, and try and kick the field goal to win it.
Second and 10. Receiver in motion. Fanoti gets the snap.
Ooh,
he runs, and there's nowhere to go again.
Number 8.
That's Sir Tyler Thomas.
Tyler Thomas, my goodness, that was a great play. Backside, squeeze right down the line of scrimmage, chase down, tackle from behind.
Give him a half a yard. 3rd and 9. It's 3rd and long coming up. Lance Olivier Enos comes out. They go to a 3-line set.
It's a big moment here. Got to get off the field here on this 3rd down situation here. If you can do that,
you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, absolutely.
3rd down and 9. Tight splits for the offensive line coming up. 3 receivers to the right. Carvalho moves in motion. Empty backfield. Amaso pressured. Nowhere to go. Runs to the outside. Down the field. It's picked.
Wow.
Intercepted. Wow. What a play. A jump ball catch, and it was ripped away by the Brave defender.
I couldn't see the number there, Jay. But
yeah, we're still looking for it right now.
Heck of a play. Is it number 7?
It might have been Peyton again. So if it was by Peyton, what a play by
number 2.
Oh, number 2, yep. Jamal Johnson. If that's him with the
They're
interception.
all running up on him, hugging him on the sideline. So I imagine that's him, right?
Good for him. Good for Jamal Johnson with the INT late in the 4th quarter. Bosco with the football with a chance to seal the game. Under 4 to play. Run left, Cam Jones. That's a 1st down.
Oh, stand bounds, Cam. He tried, I think.
He tried, and his 6'3" frame couldn't stay in bounds.
Oh, we got another flag. Anytime Cam goes 10 or more,
you got to bring it back for some reason. Goodness gracious.
That's probably the 3rd or 4th one, right?
I think it's, I've counted 3.
3? At least.
At least 3. And guess what? Hold.
Yep.
So a holding call makes it 1st and 15. So you gain 15. Now you got to go 15 again. 35-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. McKissick moves to the line of scrimmage. In the block. Jones, another big run. And he gets past the midfield stripe. Inside the Kahuku territory near the 45. They put it to the 48.
Probably about 2 first down seals this thing, Jay.
Yeah. We're at the 3:45 mark right now. So 2nd down and about 8.
They got to pay attention to the clock here.
Feed Jones.
3rd and about 7.
Yeah.
3rd and 7.
So,
and so
Cam gets about to the 46.
And you're in
2.
You're in 4-minute offense, which is right. Slow down a little bit, get out of the pile slower, give the ref the ball, hold on to it, let him come get it from you. You got to do all those things.
You're just trying to burn as much clock as you can.
Yeah. Lay on the ground, wait till the ref comes get you.
3rd and a long 6. 2 receivers to the left, 2 on the right. Sanchez surveys the defense. He will throw it as he slips. And Jones is short of the first down.
Looked like the lineman might have stepped on his foot.
Maybe.
Yeah, number 74 there because he got stuck.
Yeah.
Couldn't really follow through on that. 4th and long. Oh, you're going to go in the punt it?
Yeah, looks like it. So Marcus Lee will go out there and kick. So 4th down and 3, and Kahuku has 2 timeouts left and 2:42 left in this game. And there's 1-point contest.
Hi, this is Brian.
What did clients say about their?
Oh, and it's a shank.
So tough punt by Lee.
They're going to get the ball about ready at 35.
Ugh. That's not good. So 2:35 left with roughly 65 yards to take the lead to win the game for Kahuku.
Yeah, at that point, on that punt, they should have had some type of motion or shift. It wouldn't have been an automatic first down, but it would have made it 4th and about 1.
Yeah.
It was maybe 4th and 2, and then try it again.
To make them think about it.
Yeah, make them think about it.
Kahuku has not scored in the second half of this game. They scored 22 points in the first half. They have been shut out in the second half by this Braves defense. They forced a fumble and a couple of interceptions in this game. 1st and 10 from the 35. 2 receivers on both sides. Receiver in motion behind the quarterback, and there's nothing again. Olivinos with the tackle behind the line.
Here we go. We got 2:12. Clock is running.
We're not seeing much of urgency from Kahuku right now.
No.
3 receivers right, empty backfield, 2 on the left. They're going to go deep left side, and it's incomplete. Not sure they were looking for it. I think they're looking for Kahuku again, and it was way over his head. So you see Kahuku's deficiency via the air in this game. They're not very good passing the ball.
No, not and particularly this game. Now, we have seen him pass the ball, but
not good down the field after 10 yards.
Yeah, no.
3rd and 10. This will probably be 4-down territory, we would imagine. Under 2 to play. 1:56 to go. Carvalho in motion. Amaso throws and almost intercepted. Good play by Frankie Edwards III with the pass breakup.
Great leverage, inside leverage on that play. It was going to be a quick slant, almost like a skinny post to Carvalho, but the way he adjusted to get that inside leverage and get his hand inside the basket there, great defensive play. 4th down.
So now here's the game. 4th and 10 from the 35.
Nothing behind you.
Three receivers right, 2 on the left. Receiver goes to the backfield. Now receiver on the left goes in motion. It's Carvalho. They pressure Amaso. They go it deep, and it's incomplete.
Flag.
And a flag comes screaming in. What was that?
I don't know. It was a post coming across. It was a sprint out right by Kahuku, and they had a post going to be thrown back the other side. And are they going to call a hold on the route, defensive holding?
I don't know.
I couldn't see anybody grab, but pressure was on him in a hurry.
Can't believe it. So they're calling holding on the Braves defense. So they're calling
pass interference.
I don't know where it was.
I didn't see it either. They got the replay.
And they called on Samal for the hold. After the penalty, they go down.
Keep him in bounds.
And they keep him in bounds on a little dump off on the right side. They have 95 seconds left. 2nd down and 5. Clock ticking.
But once they set the change, it'll go. So it's going now.
Yeah. 4 receivers to the left. Amaso pumps, throws left to Garballo. And he's still in bounds. I gets out of bounds. With a minute 14.
That pass interference is going to go down in history. If these guys get a field goal out of this, Jay, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, that was brutal. Just brutal.
You can't worry about that now. You just got to make a play here. Somebody step up, make a play. You got a minute something. You got to finish this game. Don't worry about the rest.
1st and 10 at the Brave 45. Amaso pressure up the middle, and he's brought down after a positive gain going forward with a minute 5. 2nd and 6.
Get set. They're on the ball.
2nd down, under a minute to go. And we're still trying to get set for Kahuku. 3 trips to the right.
Draw.
Quarterback keeper.
The ball out.
And it's a yard with 45 seconds.
Scoreboard doesn't tell us. How many timeouts?
I think they have 2 left.
They have 2 left. Did they call timeout?
I think they might have. It's not running.
Penalty.
They're calling a personal foul on Bosco. Wow. I didn't see it. They're finding these flags somewhere.
I got to tell you, you got to have to review the film on this. And
I don't know. 37 seconds left. Dump off to the left, inside the 20. And we'll take a quick break and come back with a part 2.
You made this happen. All your friends seated together, ready for the game. Vivid Seats makes it easy to get great deals on great tickets while making you the MVP. Vivid Seats. Real rewards for real fans. Get tickets now.
Discover your dream home with Decorum Properties and Investments, Inc. Looking to invest? Our expertise extends to real estate investments, too. We ensure a smooth and hassle-free journey from application to closing. Your needs are unique, and so is our approach in finding your perfect mortgage. Join forces with Decorum Properties and Investments to turn your dreams into reality. Contact us today and step into a world of possibilities for your home and investment needs. 1-866-5-DECORUM. That's 1-866-5-DECORUM. California DRE number 020617764 and MLS number 1328407.
Looking to buy or sell a business? Introducing Sherry Carruthers, your go-to commercial specialist. With high demand in the market, now's the time to make your move. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Contact Sherry at 323-424-9856 if you're interested in buying or selling your liquor store, retail business, or commercial building in River.
1st and 10, St. John Bosco and Elijah Fuyaba, or rather Pennell, the quarterback. And a quick throw out to the left side is complete. close to the first down marker, and they'll get it to move the chains on the first play of the drive for St. John Bosco.
Yeah, Fuyava and Pennell, they almost look similar, their body styles. The way they're built, kind of tall and lean. It would be tough if they switched jerseys to pick them out from this far away.
Oh, absolutely.
They look the same.
Snap back for Pennell. He'll throw out of the shotgun. He'll scramble out to the right side. Got a man with him. Then he'll throw. It's complete and out for about 5 yards. Pennell really got close to the line of scrimmage there, but floated it out of the backfield. He had a wide receiver with him, kind of just keeping it out there. Rather, I believe that was Jeremy Lenore.
It's weird. It was kind of like the looked like a Patrick Mahomes type of play, didn't it?
Sure did. Wait, I mean, it looked like I couldn't tell if he was looking at him the whole way, or if he just didn't see him, and then saw him and figured, why would I run it myself? Empty set here for Pennell. He'll bring Jeremy Lenore from the left side all the way as the outside receiver into the backfield. And then he'll give it to Lenore up the middle.
You made this happen. All your friends seated together, ready for the game. Vivid Seats makes it easy to get great deals on great tickets while making you the MVP. Vivid Seats. Real rewards for real fans. Get tickets now.
St. John Bosco football is on the air. Presented by Sherry Carruthers, Seven Gables Real Estate. The Braves are back to try and repeat as national champions in 2023. Catch every thrilling touchdown and tackle right here on Max Preps and Prep Sports Network.
To the right, he has a room to run. 3, 2, 1. End zone touchdown, St. John Bosco. Slider grass here. Cam Jones cuts back left, and he is gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Wow. Carry, another cut, and Sylvester is gone. 25 to 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, St. John Bosco.
Let's get you to the stadium. Kickoff is just moments away.
And we send you special greetings from Kahuku, Hawaii, where St. John Bosco will be playing the Kahuku.
Replay, I don't know, but I would definitely love to look at the film, and then if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Sure.
But, it's unfortunate.
So with the extra words by Komori House, you have a very short kick coming up from Kahuku at the Brave 45, which will basically lead to a touchback.
And now we have another flag.
Another flag.
It's probably on Bosco.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah.
It feels like when Bosco breached someone, let's throw a flag somewhere. So barring a miracle in this one, Bosco might fall in non-league for the first time in 5 years. Their last loss came against St. Thomas Aquinas in Florida, 9-3 in overtime.
And you know what? Let's go back a little bit, Jay. Before that last drive, Kahuku did what they were supposed to do in the first half to get that lead, right? I mean, and Bosco had a lot of mistakes on themselves and really kind of shot themselves in the foot. Yeah. That was a penalty on Bosco?
It was.
What was the penalty for?
I don't know.
Did he give a signal?
Nope. Nope.
What was that penalty for? What was that penalty for?
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. On the bench.
Sanchez will throw it deep, and it's caught at the 30. So a 15-yard reception with 15 seconds left.
Hi there. If you're just joining, I'm back in the studio. We cut out for a second, but Kahuku did score, so now it's 30-23. Kahuku's in front. We'll kick it back out to Jay and the crew in Hawaii.
3-man front for Kahuku. Sanchez back to pass. A dump off incomplete with 8 seconds.
It's probably better.
So 8 seconds left. And this is Bosco's last shot to try and tie this game at 30. Snap to Sanchez. Chucks it deep. And it's broken up with 2 seconds left.
Back here in the studio, Aaron Fonemona Vamu with the 16-yard rushing TD that gave Kahuku the lead, 28-30. They went for 2. They got it. It's 30-23. 2 seconds left. We'll go back out to Jay and the crew in Hawaii.
So Cavallo was on the field as the training staff would tend to at the moment. And we'll take a very quick injury timeout.
Wingstop is the official wing of the Prep Sports Network. With 12 flavors to choose from, you're guaranteed to find a wing you'll love. For location information and online ordering, visit wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app. Wingstop, the wing experts.
So Carvalho walks off with the training staff to the sideline. He's played both sides in this one. Those fireworks come off prematurely.
The only thing you can do here is maybe either Hail Mary or do the whole lateral.
Yeah.
And just,
hope for the best.
Hook and ladder and start pitching it back. And you're going to go down like Scarface.
Without a fight. Sanchez, one more play. Or not. Whistle's blown. Timeout by Kahuku. They have one left. Well, and it's still doing these fireworks. That game ain't even over yet. I don't know. We've seen everything in this game.
Jay, I'll tell you.
What have we seen?
Yeah, there's something else. I mean, again, it's a lot of tradition here, but I just have a sick feeling in my stomach just as a coach, I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
To see a game kind of marred like this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
With you never want to say officials cost you a game. You know what I mean? I mean, there's other things. I mean, the turnover, the pick six, there's other things, but
1 second left, and
that's a penalty.
That's a huge hit.
Throw the flag.
And there's no flag.
There it is.
Now there's a flag. So a huge hit on, I believe, Stacey Dobbins.
And the coach, Carvalho, is saying no penalty. Uh-oh. We got another Bosco coach getting out on the field, and now it's a flag on the Bosco coach. He should not have gone out there because you were going to get another play. So Bosco would have got another play, but now their coach went out there and got penalized.
Yeah, this is not good.
So now it's going to be unsportsmanlike.
This is not good. So Coach Mia Tui is screaming mad. He's a backup defensive line. He's the assistant defensive line coach, and he went screaming onto the 35-yard line to the field. And I think this game is officially over.
because it was offsetting penalties. They're going to run out of here. They better run.
Yeah, they're running out of here.
I think everybody on this side should go over there, honestly.
Yeah, Coach Negro wants an explanation and won't get one. So this game is officially over and marked by a lot of speculation and a lot of angry coaches from the Bosco faithful. This is sad to see.
And now you got a player hurt down here, right? Who was the hit, and these officials walk off like it doesn't mean nothing to them.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
They're just walking off like it's nothing.
Daniel Odom got hit on that catch. He's woozy. That's not good.
Yeah, and you know, by rule book, the officials have to stick around. You know, it's not just run away.
Right.
You got an injured player. You didn't give an explanation to the coach. There's a lot of things that's not right in here. So
yeah, that's not good. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, he can't even. Dale can't even stand up right now.
Yeah, he needs to go get medical attention.
They need to get some help.
And get on the bench.
Well, I think we won't be the dead horse while it's dead.
Yeah.
Well, the game is over.
Game's over.
Bosco lost in very unfortunate fashion that's marked by speculation. And again, I will go back to the pregame conversation with Coach Negro. He said he does not know the referees of this game. This is their first time playing at Kahuku, and this was a very unfortunate surprise. Granted, there were Bosco mistakes in this game, 3 turnovers. However, the referee did not help either.
No, they did enough to lose it in the first half, but did enough to win it in the second
half.
And so, unfortunately, after taking the lead, the number of consecutive penalties against them and the timing of it all
this is really bad.
Left it to a lot of suspicion in there for sure, obviously. And I bet you if you look at the film,
turn around on her.
Thank you. If you look at the film, a lot of those things are going to show up.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to evaluate it.
Let me switch you one of those sheets.
There you go.
As we go over the final box quickly while we have some time. Final score: Kahuku 30, St. John Bosco 23. Tunga Bailoa Mosa had 15 carries, 71 yards. I guess you can call him, he was a player of the game. 2 interceptions for him passing, however, 9 for 20 for 89 yards. Did take a sack. Carvalho, 5 receptions, 55 yards, a touchdown reception. He also has one on the ground, 15 carries, 45 yards in the score. 2 carries, 17 yards in the score. Finotti, 15 carries, 45 yards in this game. Bosco, running wise via the ground. Cam Jones, 15 carries, 88 yards, 1 score. And for him, a lot of his carries were called back
absolutely.
in the second half.
I know for sure.
We count at least three carries where he had 10 or more that were called back for a holding call.
Yeah.
Johnny Sylvester had 12 carries, 44 yards, and 2 scores. Khalil Warren had a lower leg injury in the first half, 3 carries, 11 yards. Caleb Sanchez, 25-32, 211 with 2 picks, no touchdown passes for the first time in his senior campaign. Marcus Lee, 1 punt, 15 yards. This game was just marred by tough officiating. You never want to blame officials, but it was a part of the game. And it was unfortunate that it happened to be this way because there's a lot of respect between both sides, both teams, and this did not help.
No, I like I said, you want a competitive game, and which we got. And it was, you had Kahuku won the first half. In all honesty, I think Bosco won the second. And you take away some of those circumstances or instances, and Bosco wins the second, and they come up. In all honesty, I think they come out with a 1-point victory. But it's just a tough deal. you got to block those officials out. You tell the players all the time, but it's tough. It's tough. You're telling young men who work their tail off
to come back.
And then to come back. But even in the offseason and everything else, and then it's left in the hands of questionable calls.
Yeah,
sometimes it's hard. Now.
I mean, you go back to that. It was 23-22, middle of the fourth quarter, a 4th and 10. You throw it away from the receiver, way over his head. No one saw a pass interference, and there was one thrown.
And there wasn't even a receiver in that vicinity. It was coming from the other side of the field.
Right.
And the official from that side
from
of the field.
From the other side of the field through the flag.
A flag. So you mean to tell me he's watching the routes on this side of the field?
There's no way.
When he's lined up on that side of the field?
No.
See, that's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to swallow mechanically as a coach. If you're going to come tell me and give me an explanation, I'm going to ask you, okay, what are your mechanics? Why are you over there throwing a flag when all the routes are coming from the right side?
Right.
And then it's an overthrown ball.
Right.
It's just, gosh, man, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
And so you feel for both sides. Again, Bosco lost the game in the first half.
Yeah.
With the pick six, the
3 turnovers.
The turnovers,
Killed
the mistakes. They lost the game in the first half. Did they do enough to overcome it? Yes, they did. They did enough to overcome it with by 1 point in the second, and then it was just,
the last drive killed it.
The last drive.
You had the 4th and 10, and it somehow stayed alive, and it just kept going. And you found another flag here, another flag there. You had basically 45 mysterious yards that we're still asking for it.
And in the fourth and 10 on a bad ball, overthrown. And you extend their drive.
And the reason
you better be sure. It better show up on film that there's a hole.
And the reason why I'm pointing it out is because Tonga Bailoa Mosa had played a fantastic ball game.
Sure.
The only problem he had was throwing the ball down the field past 10 yards. He couldn't do it.
Yeah. And he didn't do it then either.
Right.
But unfortunately, they get the first
didn't happen.
They get help. Yeah.
Well, Bosco will have a bye. They're off next week. They end non-conference 4-1, and they'll begin league on the road again against Santa Margarita in Rancho Santa Margarita on the 29th of September. Well, partner, thanks for hopping along with us tonight. Appreciate your time, and we'll hope to see you again on the island at some point, hopefully for a better ball game than this one. Final score once again, St. John Bosco falls in non-conference to Kahuku. Your final score is 30-23. For our entire broadcast crew, for our people back in New York, Jimbo Rios taking the stream from us, and those listening back home on the mainland, we say goodnight to you from Hawaii, where Bosco falls to the Red Raiders from the OIA, the reigning state champions in Division I in Hawaii. The final score is 30-23. We'll talk to you next Friday, not Friday coming up, but then the following Friday in 2 weeks from Santa Margarita, Saddleback College against the Santa Margaritas. For Coach Martinez, we're all saying goodnight to you from Honolulu. Good night.
All right, thanks, Jay. Coach Martinez, a wild game out in Hawaii. We appreciate you listening to maxpreps.com and the broadcast from Hawaii, powered by Game Mike. What a wild night. Kahuku pulls off the upset over number 3, St. John Bosco. Thanks for listening in, and we'll see you in a few weeks for those who follow along the St. John Bosco team. Thanks again for listening in.